Happy Friday. Mayor Dan Pope with a weekly update. What a week it's been. A lot going on. Started on Monday with Congressman Arrington and Congressman Cuellar from Laredo announcing that they had written a bill, introduced a bill in the U.S. House of Representatives to officially designate I-27, the interstate throughout the country. It's part of our effort to expand I-27 along the PortstoPlains route. And so remember, this is a long-term project, but this is an important step. So we're very thankful for Congressman Arrington and his team, as well as leaders along the route. We've got to continue that effort. It's one foot in front of the other type thing. On Tuesday evening of this week, I had a great chance to participate with A.J. McLeod and the organizers of the Peace on the East, a walk that they're having every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. And I participated with citizens from all over our community, a number of our leaders from Texas Tech, a number of our Texas Tech athletes. The idea is that we want to try to impact gun violence. We want to end gun violence all over our community, particularly focused on our kids. And AJ continues to do good things, and I'm really glad to support him, not only on the walk, but in making substantive change in our community. Hopefully on Wednesday you saw the good news from Lita, great news out at the Railport and in the business park, also at the AT&T call center. The short of it is more than $100 million worth of capital investment and 400 new jobs for our community. Some of those at the AT&T call center, which would be a lot of those part-time jobs, good for our students, but a very big investment from General Advanced Foods, as well as MTBC, who will be distributes beauty products, and they'll be relocating and consolidating their operations in the business park. Council meeting next Tuesday night. We'll continue our public hearing on impact fees. That continues to bring out quite a bit of opinion on both sides of impact fees. If you've not educated yourself, there's information on the city website. You can go back and watch our public hearing from 3 weeks ago this week. But please follow that. I'm interested in your input on that. Finally, we've had a very interesting week when it comes to COVID-19 positives. We've seen the largest spike that we've had since March. In March, it was nursing homes. This week, it is bars, and generally bars around that cater to our younger part of the population, our college kids. We've had some of those bar owners that are very, very good operators. I want to make sure I say that. And we really appreciate them, and we want to underscore that. We have some, though, that have not really paid attention to the rules, to the governor's orders, to the general sanitation expectation, the CDC guidelines. And where we've had those situations, we've had to get involved. We have published those exposure locations. We've also called out those that have done a good job. If I were going to a bar, which I'm not going to, but if I were, I would certainly want to make sure I was going to someplace that had my safety in mind. I certainly vote with my pocketbook when I go out to a restaurant. I'm looking for someplace that I can be safe. We can protect lives and livelihoods. We can reopen safely. We know how to do it. We went for 6 or 7 weeks and kept the spread very low. But it's the basics. It's our social or physical distancing. It's covering our face, wearing our face coverings, it's washing our hands. Those things matter. And if we'll do those things, we'll get to continue to reopen. We can take steps towards normal. Thanks for your support. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your good ideas. I'll talk to you next week.